a lot of information here. And I got disconnected, right? No. What's going on? What happened? Dropped frames, connected, reconnected. I'll be right back with you. Just a second. Are we online? Am I online? Okay, cool, I'm connected back. Let me just check if I need to make sure that I need to make sure that for example this thing what I'm looking, this is our, I need here pop out throw. Is this the same thing I'm looking at? Okay, yeah, this is the real time stuff. I need this chat as it broke. Pop out alerts, pop out the chat, and everywhere else. Play, go live. Do I need to refresh this? D live, are you live? Do I refresh it? Hit refresh, making sure that we are on the same page, all right, people. On Twitch. Can I have Twitch? Network error. Click here to reload. Yep, I guess Twitch is now. What happened with YouTube? YouTube needs another session. Okay. So sessions refresh. Some were broken completely. I'm back online, hey. I had refreshed this. And go to live here. Do I have a new live session? Yes. New live session part. I'll close this and stream YouTube. Pop out the chat like this for YouTube. Give it back to me. We are connected back. Can I just point out that it's still this pin message pool? Pause it. Twitch is on. I need to make sure one thing about on the video producer here for Twitch, for example. 15th of November, that's today. And now 6 minutes in broadcasting. Okay, that's running now. Throw here the live. Running live on the live. Okay, so pop out chat, which is actually the activity. Go to channel. And I'll kill these all, get this new one, fresh one. And we can continue. What is this with, what's with Trovo? Where is the chat on Trovo? Is there pop-out chat? No. What's the revenue panel? The gifts? What? Show. Filters, no filters. Cool. This is activity feed the live. Pause this. Pop out the chat. And give me the throw chat. Come on. Pop out chat. Okay, there's the chat. Cool. Spammy throw a chat. Okay. We're back. We're rolling back. Rolling again. On the roll again. Paste here. Message on Twitch. Pin it. And did I hit stream marker? I don't know anymore. Back to the, so you see what happened. Just got that back and continue to with the animating the background. So the scene can be more dynamic by animating background. It could be done in code, but we'll use animation player. Add a animation player as a child of main, done that. And on the bottom of editor, there's animation panel. Lot of information there. Let's look at how it's laid out. Animation menu. animation name, autoplay, the length, looping, zoom. Click the animation button and choose new animation. You can name the new animation scroll, set its length to 2 and toggle the looping and autoplay buttons. Looping and autoplay. So is this animation? Yes, so new looping, loop, play, loop and autoplay, and scroll, length to 2, length, okay, here is the length is 2, and it's not animation loop, it's the, can I remove it, can I delete this one, rename, okay, I'll rename it to scroll. Animation work by adding tracks that represent properties that you want the player to animation player to control. So animation work by adding tracks that represent properties that you want the animation player to control. In the timeline of the player, you'll add keyframes that define what value you want the property to have at that particular time. Keyframes, okay, here we go, keyframes, people. We can add keyframe to the animation by clicking the key icon. Where is the key icon? Where is the key icon? That now appears next to every property in the inspector. Oh, it's in the inspector. We can add keyframes to the animation by clicking the key icon that now appears next to every property in the inspector. Make sure the scrubber blue indicator on timeline is at time 0. Okay. Then select the background and click the key next to region rect. Let's check that. So this is okay, I guess over there, and current animation, okay, scroll, second animation, if I play this, nothing is going on, okay, not like that, just jump, no, just move to the 0 and so that is done. Animation player, click that. Animation works by adding tracks. Okay, we can add keyframes to animation by clicking the key icon that now appears next to every property. Okay, keys on the properties inspector allow to add a keyframe for that property. Make sure the scrubber so at the time of animation 0. Select background and click the key next to region rect. animation player, select background. Where is the background? Oh, did I forget to rename? Did I forget to rename the? And okay, I didn't change the sprite to background, the child node, sprite to D, so sprite to D, background. Okay, I select the background, and then let's see. So to select background at that animation sequence, key at next to region rect if you want to create a new track, and then you'll see the new track added to the animation panel with a small dot representing keyframe you just added. Drag the scrubber to time 2, region rect property 64. Click the key to add another keyframe. Now press play. You should see background slowly scrolling behind player. So there's animation player, background, and region rect. Click this. Okay, create new track property and insert key hold. Okay, create new track for property region rect and insert key. Is that it? You'll be asked. If you want to create new track, then you'll see the new track. Okay, with the new small dot. So create track and there is a dot. Okay, this is important. There's a dot that represents a keyframe, and drag the scrubber to time 2, change y of the region rect, click to add another keyframe. Okay, so animation, so-called tweening, is there is interpolation going on. Okay, 2. Okay, that's on 2, and region rect y, yeah? Yes, y 64, y property region rect 64. So I'm animating this to 64 and rect keyframe. Okay, there's a keyframe. So if I press play, or minus 64. It's scrolling, but would I like it to scroll the other way? Should it go this way? Why this way, huh? Stop. Go. No. Undo this. No, redo that. Okay, but go to 2. Background. How about minus 64? Can it be minus? If I press play, is it going the other way? No, it's not going the other way. Okay, not going the other way. Did I skip something? Maybe it should go this way. I guess we can adjust direction whenever. Keyframes, animation, we can add keyframes to animation here. Make sure the scrubber is set at 0. Background, click create frame. You'll be asked if you want to create. Yes, I want. Add it to animation panel. Drag the scrubber to 2. Change the Y to read to property 64. Click. Now press play. You should close. Okay. Setting up the scene. Okay. Enemies. Setting up the scene and enemies. We'll use area 2D for enemies since we need to detect overlap either with the player bullets or with the player itself. Here is the node as well. Enemies. Setting up the scene. Okay, we'll use an area for enemies since we need to detect it. Either with or with, so we need a new scene for enemies. Move timer, shoot timer, collision sprite 2D, collision shape 2D, animation player. This will be interesting. We'll use an area 2D for the enemy since we need to, so the root node area 2D, and this is the main scene. Save. And now new scene is the that new node is area 2D. Is this enemies? Enemy. Is this the term enemy? Did I spell it correctly? Okay. Let me repeat this. We'll use area 2D for the enemy since we needed to detect overlap either with the player's bullets or with the player itself. Here are the nodes: sprite 2D, collision, animation player. Okay. Sprite, collision, animation. Sprite, collision, animation. Sprite. Collision. Animation. And 2 timers, so yeah, move, shoot. So 2 timers, timer and duplicate timer. So it's move timer and shoot timer like that. Select the area node, use group enemies, okay. Move timer, shoot timer. Here is what nodes will need. So the tutorial is passively suggesting, okay, pick up the speed with your skills here. Either go backwards and figure out. So they don't imply repeating the same instructions, hand guiding, like add, click scene menu, add new scene, add the root nodes, add child nodes. That is assumed so far. that skill is acquired. Select the area node and click the node tab and create a group and click add enemies. Remember the code we wrote on bullets, it looks for objects in the enemies group. In the sprites texture add bonbon. Okay. Let's first for enemy, save it. Click enemy node groups, the new group, enemy s, like this, sprite bonbons, enemy, enemies bonbons, no, cancel, inspector, texture for sprite 2D, we'll go drop it here, having the sprite 2D selected, putting there the bonbons. Okay, but we have different type of enemies. Some are the Allen, some are bonbons, some are lips. Okay, so how does this scene for enemies work? Set its animation frames to 4, H frames to 4. As you've done before, add a rectangular collision shape to it. Enable one shot on both timer nodes. Okay, so collision shape, a rectangle. Okay, sprite 2D animation frames 4. Was this the fact? Okay, yeah. And collision shape proportional to like this. Maybe it appears maybe more natural if it is allowed 1 pixel in, to go 1 pixel in for the collision. Like this. So it's not like just touch skin and explode. It's like a bit of body intrusion, body into body 1 pixel. It'll feel more natural. And both timers 1 shot on. Okay, I know I'll be able, so I'm quite confident if I mess something up, I'll be able to find my fair way around. In the animation player, add an animation called bouncy. Bounce, okay, bounce, and set it to looping and autoplay. Set the snap at the bottom of the animation panel to 0.05. Animation player, add an animation called bounce. Okay. Set it to looping and autoplay. Set the snap at bottom and animation panel. So snap to 0.05. So animation player, animation, new animation, bounce, bounce, looping, snap to 0.5, how many frames? Okay, is this the frames? Let's see. Animation, add animation called bounce, set it to looping and autoplay, set the snap at bottom, select the sprite node and press the key icon next to texture and H frame to create text for them. Okay. Select the sprite node and press the key icons next to texture and frames. Select the sprite node, texture and H frame. Okay. So forget about this. Move this to here. Sprite. And add this, yeah. And texture, where is the texture? Icons next, okay, icon next to texture. Okay, is it here? Yeah, these two, texture and H frames. So we'll animate now the texture property and frames property. Let's see. We're doing this because later we'll add an explosion animation that will use different values for these properties. Now we'll key the individual frames values we want. Start with keying frames each 0.1 seconds to values in this order: 2, 1, 0, 3. Finally key 0 again and put it immediately after. Now we'll key individual frames values we want. Start with keying frame each 0.1 second to values in this order. So 0.1, 2. So what will be, so 0.2, 1 and 0.30, 0 and 0.43. And back to 0 and again. And put it immediately. Finally key 0 again and put it immediately after. This will make a pulsing animation where the sprite grows and then bounces a little at the end. The animation setup should look like this. Where are keyframes? I don't see the keyframes. Just one keyframe here. 05, 01. Let's see. So do I zoom in here? 1, okay, so 01. 01 I set what? What property to change? Now you'll key individual frame values. We won't start with keying frames each 0.1 second to values in this order. Let me I'll allow this to sink in. So now we'll key the individual frames values we want. Individual frames values we want. Hey. Where are the frames, bro? Where are the frames, man? So the texture node create tracks for each one animation, and I call it bounce. Set the snap to the bottom. Okay, I've added a texture animation player called bounce, looping out, set the snap at the bottom to 05, and keyframe icons, select the sprite. Is this the sprite node? Yes. So, where do I put the values? For what? Put values for what? Start with keyframing. Start with keying frames each of 1 to values in this order. Now add another animation set its length to 0. Frame, what is going on here? In the sprite texture, add animation each frames to 4. As you've done before, add the collision shape. Okay, enable one shot. In the animation player, add an animation called bounce, setting to looping and autoplay. Set the snap. Yes. Autoplay, where is the auto? Okay, so here's the autoplay. Autoplay is here. Animation. Sprite. Oh, wait. So, 01 frame. I think I get so 01 frame 2, keyframe it, create. Okay, there we go. Frame 2, value 1, keyframe it, undo the extra one. So 1, 1, 02, 03 is 0. Set at 03 on timeline 0. Add frame, yeah, that, and then go to 4, add 3. At 04 is 3, add keyframe, go back to 0, and at 0, final key 0 again and put it immediately after. Key 0 again and put it immediately after. This will make pulse. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm missing something here. Each. Is this because I'm zoomed? He didn't zoom. I zoom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's going on here? Loop. Okay, you're looping. Okay, that's cool. It's looping, but can I move this? No, don't do that. Just go to 1. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3. There are just 4 frames and okay, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and do this sprite to the frame added. No. Can I redo this? Undo. So what I'm doing, I'm sprite at 0, I'm keyframing frame. So here is the first one at 0, at 1 is on the 1 is the 1, frame 1 at 1, keyframe that, moving to 1, 2, 0, keyframe that, moving to 03, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is frame 3, keyframe that, no, not at 03, at the where is this? Are you on the frame? Where are the keyframes here? Undo, sprite to the playhead at 0, I don't care. Playhead 0, keyframe, first one is 2, right. 2103, each 1 second. Create that. Move the scrubber to 01. Frame is 0. 100. Okay, 1003. Frame 1 there. No, frame that 1. Don't create new track. Can I kill this track? Okay, instead, what? Okay, don't insert that. Move this here, 01, Can you just put the frame 1 here? No. Can you keep framing the same, keyframing the same thing? Can we do that? So sprite 2D at 01, add keyframe 2, give me that track, go to top here. Why is it, how did it jump to 0.5? So on this position 0 keyframe, why are you on 0.5? Just move up one notch like that, go to 01, frame 1, add keyframe. Okay, so go to 2, here goes 0, right? 03 is 3, 2103, 2103. And 2103, and finally key 0 again and put it immediately after. Ow! You kidding me? Immediately after? What, like this? Is this? Couldn't say. Okay. So do this animation. So if we put a frame 0 right after 3, which is this one, it will appear as a looping, boing, bouncy little thing. But we don't need 6 frames. How many frames we need here? It's not straightforward to figure out from text how to animate something. I might get a better picture if I would have some preview, like a animated GIF, or play a sequence of images from this file, because this file is this thing is the enemies. So it's this thing here. These guys. So this is frame, I guess, 0, 1, 2, 3, and we started with 2, 1, 0, 3, 0, and added keyframes create a sequence. Okay, but now the length of animation. Frames are 4. Press play. Set the length to 04. Feel free to adjust if you like. Now add another animation explode, set its length to 4. And where is the length of this? panel of 4 frame each, and we can see here time goes further, and I'm not happy with that. So add a new animation. Okay, let's see. Add another animation. This is not hard, but it's not simple to read what the artist meant to say. If somebody never did animation keyframing, this would be really challenging, to very abstract to match the expected effect. And the instructions to get the animation working without previous experience is too condensed. The instructions are too condensed to build all this efficiently. But I myself couldn't find the better words to explain it. Maybe just put the phrase the steps, phrase the instructions, I don't know, literally, just blindly, step by step, follow this and see what happens in the end. Hard to explain, but later, but it's the way how to handle. And imagine, plan out the animation and lay it out. That's how it is. It takes exercise. Maybe it's better to exercise on your own idea to get it to work. Explosion. Change the sprite's texture to explosion. Wait. Add another animation called explode. Set it to length 04. Okay. Area bullets animation frames to 4. I'm just making sure how long, what's the length of this animation. So add an animation called bounce, set it to looping and autoplay, set the snap at the button to 05, select the sprite node and press the key icons next to texture and H-frame to create a animation tracks. We're doing this because later we'll add an explosion animation that will use different values for these properties. Now we'll key the individual frames that we won't start with keying frames each 1 second. Finally put key in frame 0 again. This should make it pulsating. And how long this should last? Duration 1 second. Is it that? Set the length to 04. Change the sprite texture to explosion. Add keyframe that keyframe that property, since this image has a different number of frames than the enemy image. We also need to change H-frames to 6 and keyframe that now keyframe frame to 0 at time 0 and to 5 at time 05. Play the animation to see it in action. Keyframe, now keyframe frame to 0. And at time 0 and to 5 at time 04. Duration to 04. Okay, I think I get this. So is this duration? 1, what duration? Animation length, so well, I guess that's it's bouncy just at one point, not continuously bouncing. We'll see. So select sprite 2D and okay, add new animation and say explode. Explode, do I change sec length to 04? Change the sprite texture to explosion and keyframe that property. Okay. So H frames, what? Length to 04. Okay. Animation duration or length 04. 0.4. And now I change the texture. Quick load, no load. Effects, explosion. Is that the one? 16 by 16 explosion. Yeah. Keyframe that property, create. And that's the texture. Okay, we'll also keyframe H frames to 6. Since this keyframe that property, since this image has different number of frames than the enemy image, we also need to change H frames to 6 and keyframe that. Okay, now H frames 6. Actually, I can just, okay, 6. Keyframe that, new track. There we go. Here it goes. And at now keyframe frame to 0 at time 0. Okay, so frame 0 at time 0, create even that, and at time to 0 at time 0 and to 5 at time 04. So 04 frame 5, what? And to 5 at 5 to frame 04. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Poof. Now keyframe frame to 0 at time 0 and to 5 at time 04. What kind of animation is this? Am I not seeing something here? It's not looping, so poof, poof, poof. Frame 5. Are they kidding me? What's going on here? Who's crazy here? Effect. Explosion. Show me. One, two, three, four, five. Last frame. Where are the 6 frames here? Am I crazy or what? Can I have that open width? Where is the open width? Show me. Maybe there is a bit of bitmap, but it's transparent, so one, two, three, four, 16 by 16. So zoom out. 70 width 70, height 15. Change the sprite texture to this, add keyframe to that property. Since the image has a different number of frames than the enemy image, we also need to change H frames to 6 and keyframe that. Now keyframe frame 0 at time 0 and to 5 at time of 5. Play the animation to see it in action. Oh, am I crazy? Is this really what's supposed to be happening here? Oof. At 0 to 0 and 5 at 04. So frame 1. No, this is time. Where are frames? Can I step frame by frame? Place it from start. Update mode is how this property is set. Interpolate. Loop wrap node. Interpolate and begin on. Animation properties edit. Make keys and copy. Blah. Nothing. I don't care. Onion skinning. Depth, differences, force, white modulate, include gizmos 3D. Is it autoplay on load? What are the properties here? Change the sprite texture to explosion and keyframe that. Since this image has a different number of frames than the enemy image, we also need to change H frames to 6. It has a different frames. Change H frames to 6 and keyframe that. Now keyframe frame to 0 at time 0 and 5 at time 05. Okay, if you say so. Enemy script. The enemies will spawn at top of the screen in a grid. After a random amount of time they will descend toward the player and then return to the top if they weren't destroyed. Periodically they'll also shoot at player. Add the script and start with the variables. Okay. Enemy add script. Enemy. Okay. Close this. Why am I seeing output? I don't want to see output. Area 2D. Is this it? Keyframe. Remove the filter from my camera. Area 2D. Start position vector to 0. Variable speed equals 0. On ready. Screen size, viewport, rect size. Start position, speed, screen size. Get viewport, rect size. Are these exports? Var start position, right? No, speed. Oh, speed 0. Speed equal 0. Export. What am I doing? No, we are not exporting. Start position and speed 0. Vector 2 0. No export. Not exporting. Not exposing this. Like that. Variable start position is equal to vector dot 0 and what was the size? Screen size. On ready screen size. That's on ready screen size is equal to get viewport get viewport rect dot size. What is on body? On ready variable screen size get viewport rect size. Get viewport rect size. Yeah. Where is this? Line 4 on ready screen size. What? Can I save? Control Shift Alt save. Get viewport rect size on ready. Start position vector 2 0. Extends area 2D. In class body. I'm in the enemy script. Okay, I'm missing the keyword this, as I'm not, I haven't created that one, so that's that thing. Start position variable is going to keep track of enemy starting position so that After it moves, it can return to its original location. We'll set it when the enemy is spawned, and we call it start function. So it's start position speed function start position speed 0 vector position dot x minus position y. What mine? Why minus? When we spawn an enemy, we call this function and pass it a position vector representing where on screen, so negative value. But note that we actually spawn it above the top of screen, negative y value. This is so that we can animate it coming onto screen. Okay, using a tween, we also randomize the two timers so that all enemies won't be moving and shooting at the same time. Connect both the enemy timer signals. Okay. So start position equal position speed 0 start end position. Okay, position x minus position y, and then so function start position 0 position vector 2 position x minus y, and that is start, and I'll do it in respect to this function is start, pass it the position, and speed is 0, and position is no position is equal vector position x comma minus position y, so they're out of the screen, and start position equal position. Equal pos. Okay, await get 3, so start position equal position pos, start position equal pos, await get 3 create timer round F range timeout, awaiting to get the 3 create timer round F in range 0.25, 0.55 timeout, get 3 create timer, await get 3 what add get 3 add get 3 is that thing, is that it? Add timer, add timer, is this it? No. Await get 3 create timer, create timer. Okay, create timer, random randef range, randef age is 0.25, 0.55, is that it? 3 timeout, create timer randef range 025, 055, timeout. Okay. And this is variable tween equal create tween set transition tween trans back. What is going on here? Variable tween equal create tween. Set transition tween trans back. Create tween. Variable tween is create tween. Okay, create tween, set transition, set transition, trans back. Tween trans back. Tween property self position y start position y, comma 1.4. Tween property self. Here we have self, but we don't have anywhere this. Okay, tween property self position. So tween set what set tween property. Okay. We are setting the tween property, and which property it is? Self. But a position property, do it on yourself. Position property y. Okay, so a position, I go to position, but dot epsilon, dot y, epsilon, start position, is it dot y? What next? Comma 1.4, comma 1.4. There's enough arguments, not too few. Await tween finished. Await tween finished. Okay. Move timer, wait time, round range, wait time, move timer, wait time, round F range 5, 20. Move timer. Move timer. Yes, move timer. Wait time. Okay, wait time. Wait time. Wait time. What? Equal. So equal round F range. What was it? Round F range 20. What? 520. 5,20. There you go. Move timer start. Shoot timer. So move timer start, and then shoot timer. I guess wait time equal round F, right? Range, at what range? 420. Okay, wait time 420 start. 420 shoot timer start. Interesting. Okay, so they'll be shooting then and moving then. When we spawn on enemies, we call this function and pass it a position vector representing where on screen the enemy should go. Note that we actually spawn it above top of screen, negative Y. That is so that they appear coming into the screen using a tween. We also, but why do I, what's going on when we wait tween finished? We also randomize the two timers. Who is awaiting? Is the enemy waiting? Is that for them? Them await, you await, mob await, enemy await. Okay, connect both of timer signals. Timeout. On timer, on shoot timer. On timer, timeout. Both of the timers, timeout signals. Enemies. Timer, move timer, shoot timer, both timers. Both timers. So I guess they mean which both timers. Connect both of the timers, timeout signals. Is it move? So I guess it's move timer, random range, speed. And on shoot timer. Speed round F7500. Move timer, timeout. I guess that would be move timer, timeout, but it's not quite clear. So move timer, signal. On timeout. Connected. And shoot timer. Timeout. Connecting it. Move timer, timeout is the speed. Is random F. Of what? Random F of 7500. 75 out of 100. Anything else there? Shoot timer, wait time, random range 420, start. Okay, wait time 420 and start. So shoot timer, wait. No, it's equal to random range 420 4,20. Shoot timer start. Why is it in the speed on timer timeout speed? Okay, we can't start moving when the timer runs out, and we'll also shoot, but we haven't made a bullet yet, so that part will come later. Now that we're changing the speed, we can move using it. So in process delta position dot y plus speed times delta if position screen size y plus start position. Start position. Now if the speed isn't 0, we'll see the enemy move down the screen. When it goes off the bottom, we'll start it all over again. We already written the code in the bullet scene that calls explode on the enemy it hits, so let's add it too. process delta, position y plus speed time delta. If position y less than screen size, start position. So bring it back. If it's over the screen size by 32, go back, start position. So on process, in here, do this. So what was the position? Equals speed time delta, right? If position y greater than screen size y plus 32, start position. Is this the thing? Start position. Screen size y plus 32. Could be. What's my screen size here? So it's not. This is the other way around. It's this and this. It's start. This. Okay. So and on top I have screen size. Okay. This here I have a screen size. Whole screen size. In their code is screen size without separation. And to explode, speed is 0. Animation player play explode. Set deferred monitoring false. Okay, so the explanation is in this function we stop moving, play the explosion animation, and then delete the enemy when it's finished. The set deferred call makes sure to turn off monitoring on the enemy. This is so that while the enemy is exploding, another bullet can't hit it again. Died emit 5. Another bullet added the died signal at the top of the script. Died emit 5. Okay. Speed 0, animation player explode. Monitoring false. False. So function explode, go to bottom. Function exploded. Takes what? Is it taking anything? Speed is 0. Animation player is play. Animation player explode. Play the explode. Set deferred monitoring false. Okay, set deferred monitoring false. False. I said false. Didn't hear me? Died emit 5. Okay, died dot emit the 5, but not nobody's oh, now you're complaining. Okay. Await animation player animation finished. Wait animation player animation finished. Await Q3. Await animation player function finished, and q free, and home. Add here, we need here the signal died. Okay, signal died. 5 hours of this tutorial. Signal died. We'll use that signal to let the main scene know that the player just earned some points. Spawning enemies. Now let's go to the main scene and add these enemies to the game. Add a script to main and start by loading the enemy scene. Don't I have already a script to the main? Enemy preload resources, enemy TSCN, score 0. Extend node 2D. No, there's no script in main. Okay. So scene main add script. Yep. Extend node 2D. Enemy preload. What? Enemy. Okay. Variable enemy equal resource preload. Reload method. Resource enemy TSCN. Is that the fact? Variable score equal 0. Preload and those things. Okay, so next. Spawning enemies ordinarily won't happen until we press the start button to begin the game, but since we haven't made that yet, we'll just spawn them immediately. Function ready, spawn enemies. Okay. Spawn enemies for X in range 9, for Y in range 3. Okay. Var E enemy instantiate position. Okay. So var X in range 9, var Y in range 3. Cool. So on the bottom here, add a script function is spawn enemy. Is that defined? That spawn enemies. Spawn enemies. Pass nothing. Spawn enemies for X in range 9. For X in range of 9 goes for Y in range what? 3 and colon comma. Variable E equal enemy instantiate. Okay. Variable E. Var E equal enemy dot instantiate. Yay. And then var pos vector 2 x times 16 times plus 8 plus 24. Var position is vector 2 and x times 16 plus 8 plus 24. 16 plus 8 plus 24. Position vector 2. Variable position plus equal vector 2 x times 16 plus 8 plus 24. 16 times 4 plus y times 16. 16 plus times 4 plus y times 16. 16 plus 4 times y plus 16 times 16 and plus, okay, so it's 16 times this plus this times this, right? Yeah. Add child D. What are the warnings here about what? Okay, that's the just okay, so debugger, close it please. Output close, no. Close debugger, go away. Output. I expand this and why don't you now go away? Go away, debugger. Okay, click the warning. So add child E. Add child E. E start E. Add child E. Start E. What start E start position? Okay, E dot start. At position, right? Is that a fact? E died, connect on enemy died. E died, connect on enemy died. E died. Connect. What? On enemy died? Oh, it's not methods. Not methods, so connecting the name to the function. Okay, so this is just connecting this on enemy died, on enemy died. Enemy died. Not declared in current scope. Oh, what you gonna do? Not declared. Let's declare it. He died. This makes 27 enemies and position them in a grid in top or in top half screen of screen. We also make sure to connect the died signal of each, so we need to create that function on enemy died value where we also make sure to connect the died signal of each, so we need to create that function. We don't have a way to display the score yet. Function on enemy died value. value, enemy died, value, score plus value. What you gonna do? So function on enemy died value score plus equal value. There we go, there it goes. That's it, that's how it goes. So no way to show the to score. Let's have a short break, shall we? Jumping to the good old intermission scene with the C64 chiptunes from the High Voltage SID collection. Like this, and there we go. Yeah, I'm back. Short break over. Let's go back to the course. Put the show soundtrack on. And so I hope, well, I'll still be able to fix whatever something doesn't work. I'm not happy with it, how that animation explosion for enemy works, but let's go with the next chapter, enemy shooting. Now that the enemy can shoot, let's give them something to shoot at or with. Make a new enemy bullet. Make a new enemy bullet scene just like you made the player bullet earlier. You won't go into all steps here, but you can refer back to that part if you're stuck. The only difference here is that you can use the enemy projectile instead. So, shooting bullet. Okay. The bullet scene. Enemy bullet. Collision visible. Okay, collision visible. That stuff. Okay, okay. Control Shift Alt S. Scene, new scene. Switch to this thing. And I can check this. Bullet is area 2D. Okay, empty. Other node. Area 2D. I say enemy bullet, right? Enemy bullet. Give it a sprite. Sprite, I say. Sprite 2D. Collision. Collision shape 2D. But not there. Here. Here. Okay, go there. And on visible. Actually, no. Visible on screen. Notifier to the. Again, not there, but here. Just not there. Outside like that, yeah. Sprite to the inspector. Take the projectiles, enemy projectile, texture. Collision shape, I set to rectangle shape. Switch the scene. Let's zoom into this. Oh, frames. Why the enemy bullets have frames? We'll see. We'll see about that. Yet have to see that. And bullet collision shape is this, visible on screen, notify sprite 2D is this. And what's this area? What's the screen, visible on screen notifier? Can I scale this notifier like this? Yeah, also screen notifier, okay. On the bullet color. Something has to change here. Collision shape, okay, I'm full with collision shape, but sprite, texture, offset, animation, frames 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can adjust collision shape to it. Like this. Give it 1 pixel, allow it 1 pixel to meet the body. Like that. And I'll also squeeze this area notifier. But match it with this, like this. Hope that isn't too much. Sprite. Let's go. I better save this. Enemy bullet. And back to the tutorial. So from the asset pack, texture of that, H frames to 2, bullet script, Y position, okay, that is, I might go back to enemy shooting, bullet scene, attach a script, enemy bullet, attach script, yeah. Do I need to animate? Well, there is an animation for the bullet appears. Can I check that in here? Projectiles. Enemy projectile. Did I add a group? Is there a group? Yeah, there is a group enemies in the enemies. Okay, okay. Control Shift Alt S. What did I change in the bullet? Oh, I did change a little bit the shape of it, right? I adjusted this. It's visible on scene. Collision is that. Visible on screen. Okay, so back to enemy bullet. Script. Speed. No, give me this. Give me this. Speed 150, start position, position. Process delta, position speed, Y speed delta. Okay, start position, speed 150. Start, so var speed equal 150 and position, start position, 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 is it speed, okay, speed times delta, no, start position is position, but in the ready, what's going on? Process delta, position y, speed delta, okay, position y, speed delta, and export variable speed, okay. Process, so position is plus equal speed times delta, but this is export. Why export it? Maybe for the animations, changing animations. And a few things flashed my mind, like in the few previous sections. Enemies, did I add? This is the script for enemies, scripts on ready, screen side, on timer, shoot, process delta, explode, died. Node 2D, spawning enemies on ready, spawn enemies. In the main scene, spawn enemies. Ready, spawn enemies. Did I do that? Do I have that in the main? Main GD. On ready? No, it's not. I didn't add something like this, so spawn enemies on ready, right? Yeah. Is there anything else I forgot? Would say so. Back to the enemy shooting. Connect the screen exited and area entered signals of visible screen notifier and to the area. Okay, yes, respectively. Okay. So enemy bullet. For this exited signal, connect and collision shape. What is it? Entered. Collision shape entered. What I didn't put on the bullet, collision T to what's going on? Shape on the bullet, this thing. What I didn't do is screen exited and area entered. Okay, area entered. So that's the area entered for the area entered. No, not actually. Cancel area entered. Yeah. And for the bullet, area entered also. There it is. Is that the fact? Bullet, enemy bullet. Looking the same. Control Shift Alt S, saving all. Let's go. collectibles. Okay, Q3 is area.name player Q3. Okay. Okay, the visible on screen Q3 is area name player on area enter Q3. So here, in this case, just no, don't do that. Just free the queue. Where am I? Come back here. Jump down. Queue. Read. And here. If area entered is the player, I called it player. But is there a name player? What's the reference to this area? So player, area entered. What's the name for it? Player? Is that the fact? Anybody remembers? If area name equal player, okay, so Q3 also, okay, bullet script. If no area name dot name is equal player Q3, like this. And give me that colon right there, and go down, put one in that block like that. Notice that we're redirecting the hit on the player, but it's not doing anything yet. We'll come back to that once we add a way for the player to take damage. Adding shooting to the enemy. At the top of the enemy script, load the new bullet. Preload enemy bullet. Shooting function. Okay, on shoot timer timeout. Bullet scene, preload resource. So enemy scene, script enemy. Well, I'll say it right here, and I say it var bullet scene equal reload the enemy bullet, right? Scene, reload resource, bullet scene, enemy bullet scene. Okay, and on shoot, where is the, what do we have? On shoot timer. On shoot timer timeout, is that, yeah, on shoot timer timeout, var b bullet scene instantiate, update the shooting function, shoot wait range time. So what's the update here? What are we updating to it to? This version is shoot timer this, and this one is give me that. Shoot timer, okay. Shoot timer, timeout. Bullet scene, okay, we instantiate, there's just now timer implemented. Variable b equal the bullet scene, bullet scene instantiate, get the tree dot root and add child b. B is having start at position. At the position, okay. Control Shift Alt S. So B start position, play the main scene again, and you should have some random enemy bullets appearing. Oh, let's see that. Play what scene? Wait. Play the main scene again. Okay, main scene again. So if I hit F6, no. Error setting property position with the value of type float. And where is that? Function at process, here speed, the position speed delta float. In the enemy, this is enemy GD. Okay, let's check that out, double check that. So enemy scene, go back, setting up the scene, enemy script. This is on process, in process, position by function process check. Well, wait, is that the fact? So it should be dot y. Okay, dot y. Can I go? Can we play this? Play? No, play. Go. Step over. Step into. Debugger. Play. Eh? Come on. Don't be shy. Play. No, cancel this, and F6 is the game screen. Oh, no, it's not. So where's the engine? Okay, engine, F6, main scene, main, F6, going reverse. Will this guy shoot at any point? Looks kind of nice. Can I shoot yet? And I kill them, but they don't move forward. So far so good, but they're not shooting. But no errors. No, debugger 27. What's going on? Hey, what's up with you? Errors 27. Okay, so what's going on here? Self tween property that's never used. Started with no tweeners. Okay. Main GD unused for That's it. Unused parameter. I don't mind it. Start. Enemy GD. Interesting, hmm? This could be some sort of typo because of why? Tweening what? They should move. They're kind of supposed to move. Tween, create tween, set transformation, transition, or what? Is there a control on this? Okay, I can go to reference, but tween property, this is the... Is this the... this one or this one? Okay, here, enemy. So if I go back to enemies, okay, enemies, setting up the scene, move timer. I'll be right back. I don't know, should I expect this to work? But let's see if I can check. These are the enemies. Okay, animation, enemy script. So start position vector 0, and here's the tweening stuff. And if I check my script against it, I click, what do I click here? Debugger. Okay, close. And so at the beginning area T, this is this is enemy. Area 2D, start position, vector 0, speed 0, on ready, screen size, viewport rect size, start, creating the start function, I put it at the bottom, here it is, start, speed 0, position vector x, y, minus y, start position equal position, and await. Get tree, create timer, timeout, that's cool. Oh, okay. Oh, 0.55 timeout, let's say that's cool. Then tween, create tween, set transition, tween, transpec, or transfer back or whatever, tween properties, self, position Why is it? Why? How come this is double? Coma. Colon. Y. Start position. Y 1.4. 1.4. Comma 1.4. Await twin finished. Come on, await twin finished. Okay. Move timer, wait time. Start shoot timer, wait. Okay, this might be even fixed now. Maybe this is, I got it fixed. Run the main scene just to see this. Wow, look at them. Will they shoot? This is, where is this? What is enemy bullet position? Okay, let's check this enemy bullet, enemy shooting. Okay, I didn't put the, again, vector. Just Y position, yeah. Can I stop and play the scene again? What's gonna happen? Will they try? And they try to shoot, and they're trying to shoot. And no, I'm invisible. Can't get me. You can't get me. Okay. I'm glad I've stopped here to fix these few typos. Very nice. You know what I could do? I don't know. I'd like some more coffee, that's the thing. This stream appears to be going for 5 hours, but there was a short break. My ISP got me disconnected. I'm just concerned for later, for editing video. So what is the debugger saying? Unused. Never used. Okay, that means we are in the green. And they come in the screen and go back. And they stay on top, they don't float forward. I need to check few things over there. But their animation is, movement animation is kind of simple. Not kind of complex, not super simple. It's a simple but not straightforward implementation for their animation movement pattern. And where did I get to? I got to shooting to the enemy. They took a shot. Okay, and then UI score, the last piece of our user interface. We need a way to show the player the scene and other information. What will be going on here? Score counter. UI player shield. Okay, next steps. And start and end the game. Ending the game. Wrapping up. Adding to the game. If you're feeling comfortable with techniques used to make this game, then you are ready to branch out. Try adding a single new feature to this game. If you're stuck coming up with an idea, here's some suggestions. Additional enemy types, there's art for other enemies. Yeah, that's what I thought the tutorial will cover. Different waves and enemies. Boss enemies. Boost, okay, so no power-ups. I was hoping there will be that. Shield recharge, weapon upgrades, sound and music, okay, so I think I'll close this here and take some rest and complete this later. UI and score enemy shooting. There is a slight problem, I think, with what's implemented so far, because my enemies are sitting on top of the screen. That's weird. They flip back, they jump back. But the tween appears nice. How come they don't move a bit from there? Well, for the... What could I say about this stream session or this tutorial? What would be my comment or recapitulation? Okay, do this. I've added the stream marker. Can I do this? Yeah. So in this stream, in this session, I went through. I'm not finished. I'm going through the kidscancode.org tutorial, game tutorials. It for version 4.4 of Godot, and it goes pretty well. It's a bit more elaborate and slightly complex game, different implementations of some solutions, and this is how the game looks like. If I run just one scene, there are a few things left to be implemented. I can shoot, left-right animation. If I compare it to the tutorial on the Godot website, to the game scene, this solution shows few new tricks like animating background and different way using the sprite sheets, not separate images for animation, but one file with containing animation frames, and setting up here how it works. It's not, I didn't finish it completely, and it leaves at the end also a few things open, like there is suggestion to add the upgrade system, implement upgrade system, and second wave. Here in this tutorial there is only one wave and type of enemy, but one can build from here. The different way of implementing here and using is the user input, player input control handling. A different way of doing it, but also in few steps the tutorial assumes, well, in this step, further step in the tutorial, just check the step before and repeat the steps for similar procedures. Like there are some things that repeat. For example, player script, player scene, and enemy. Where is the enemy? I'm not sure why it's not the enemy showing here. Maybe because it appears. It is supposed to appear. So some of the steps are repeated for, let's say, player bullet. The node structure, so it's good exercise to repeat same node patterns, scene structure, node tree structures for different use cases, different game characters. It felt at the moment challenging because some scripts are more elaborate, use new bring in some new elements for me, like using the tween straight in the code for moving the pattern of enemies. But good thing, for example, is instantiating enemy squad in the main scene. The script for the main scene, here it is. Spawn enemies, like creating an array in few rows here and running an animation for them. Enemy, where would be their animation? Sprite 2D enemy animation player, like here. What is this? This is the explosion, right? Oh, 4 and for in the okay, this is animation explode. There's the animation bounce, implementing animation tracks, or actually adding animations and controlling them with animation player, calling in the code. So more elaborate than just the basic, more straightforward tutorial like in the Dodge the Creeps. And I'm near completion of it, so I'll continue as soon as possible, but this is now so far 5 hours. Shout out to Game Dev Doggy over there, coming up on YouTube. If forgive me for if I missed anybody else. I was paying attention to keeping focus on what I'm doing in these types of during these types of stream. I keep focus on the topic, subject at hand, task at hand. I let my attention slip away from the chats. It's been great learning experience. Each session, each day, getting more and more comfortable. Good. Whoever is curious, I suggest give it a shot. It is time consuming, so it might be like expensive in some circumstances, but if it does happen to you that you waste time just browsing online and dreaming of learning new skill, don't waste your time on online just regurgitating infinite feed of new content. Go try learn some interactive tool, interactive skill. I would even suggest avoid AI, because it's the same thing. It's supposed to just waste your time. try create something original yourself, or at least see why you won't like it. Thanks again. Going to the outro, I'll cut this recapitulation and export it as a standalone video from this full long format VOD, and in the description in all these recapitulations I'll put a link to the article on the website where I'll be elaborating and creating notes, drafting and updating the whole discourse, because I'll take some time and edit the videos and at least cut the important bits and rewatch them myself and make text notes. I will not try to replicate what is already available online. I'll just try to maybe give my point of view, opinion, and how I've solved things. And that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Jumping to the outro. Stay safe.